So as we all know, biking is all about movement, and this means we tend to travel pretty lightweight. Sometimes we might travel too lightweight. So this is just a quick video showing you what I think is essential kit for us to take when we go biking, no matter where that might be. So for going cycling, I would recommend a cycling specific rucksack. We don't have to have one. All we really need is a comfortable bag that we can fit all the kit in that we're going to take on our adventure. And on a basic level, we want some form of waterproof, if that's what the weather dictates. A spare layer, again, even in summer months, if you have a mechanical, you're going to be stopped for a while, and a spare layer would make a big difference. You might choose to take a light windproof. On top of that, clothing wise, I'm going to take some form of hat. This is a buff, works really well. Some spare gloves. We tend to be moving all the time on a bike, so we don't need a lot of clothes to wear all the time. We just need to be comfortable if we have to stop. So on top of that, we're going to have some water, and that could either be in a bottle or in a bladder in the back of a rucksack. Some food, and in many respects, that's going to be able to do us for a short ride, not very far from help and not far from the road. But even if I'm doing that, I'm going to add to that with a very basic toolkit, and my absolute essential is going to be a pump, a spare tube, some simple tools to make simple adjustments on the bike, a puncture repair kit, even though I've taken a tube, and I'm going to take a phone for if there's something that goes wrong with my bike that I can't fix. We do tend to have adventures on our bike. We often have little spills, which we might get a graze or whatever, so it is worth taking a simple first aid kit. I'd put that in a waterproof bag because it tends to live in your rucksack, you forget about it, and there's nothing worse than when you need it, it gets out and it's all mouldy. Depending on the time of year, I'm going to put in some environmental protection, so sun cream or midgie cream, and I might even put in a midgie net, because even fixing a puncture in the middle of August when there's no breeze on the west coast of Scotland could be a pretty unforgiving situation. So if I'm heading outside of the trail centre environment, then in my bag of stuff is going to be a map and compass. It is amazing just how many times you might have to navigate, and you never know, you might have a big adventure and want to tell somebody else where you are. So map and compass, pretty essential, and also know how to use them. I guess when we look at all this kit, this would be what I would class as the essential trail kit to go out when I'm biking. Okay, in different weather conditions I might add to this. In perfect weather conditions I might take some of my warmer layers out, but this is what I'd pack in my bag pretty much 365 days of the year if I'm going out on my bike.